Hey guys, this is my podcast, The Love Dove. I'm going to name it this because I love love and I love doves, and also it rhymes. I'm just going to preface this by saying, how entitled do you have to be to have a podcast? The thought that my thoughts are something valuable and interesting and that people want to listen to. But I really want to talk about honesty because I've just been thinking about it a lot. I've been writing a lot of research papers on it for my studies, and I think it's something really challenging to achieve. I think most people that we talk to don't deserve honesty, but we give it to them anyway because it's essential for respecting their autonomy, their free will, their decision making. I think when you're deeply honest with someone, it's vulnerable and it can hurt a lot, or it's sensitive, so you're vulnerable to being hurt. It's not the act of honesty itself that hurts. And I think when people think they're being honest, they're not actually. Like, for example, if you said to me, "You're a bitch," that's not very vulnerable. That's quite a attacking headspace, whatever, reactive emotion to defend yourself, I guess. And people would think that they're being honest, but what's deeply honest, that's probably a level 2 out of 10 of honesty. 10 is completely telling a lie. Saying, I don't know, just whatever a lie would be. Something like, that didn't hurt me, or something. Whereas a level 0 of deep, vulnerable honesty would be, yeah, that hurt me. Instead of saying, "You're a bitch," which is, you're not very vulnerable. Saying, "That hurt me." Or saying, "I don't like that, I don't want to do that," is something that a lot of children do so well, because children are so vulnerable, and somehow we become adults and we just stop being vulnerable because it's seen as a bad thing, I guess. And I think I want to reject that assumption. I don't really like that. I think vulnerability is really beautiful and important and simple, and I would really like life to be simple. I think it's healthy. I think it's way healthier to be simple than all this complex stuff that we make up for ourselves. I'm thinking about when we're really honest with someone, it allows them to make their own decisions. Like I mentioned, if I said I like the colour purple, and that's me being honest, and someone says, someone that I care about doesn't want to have a relationship with me anymore because they find out that because I told them, because I was honest with them, I said I don't like the colour purple, and they don't want to be friends with someone or be in a relationship with someone who likes the colour purple, then that's their prerogative. I'm respecting their free will. That's their right to say they don't want to be, they don't want me anymore. And although that hurts, I think it's just better, because ultimately, when we were being dishonest with them by either saying, I don't like purple, or just never saying I like purple, whatever it is, then other people don't really know us. They don't genuinely see and experience us, so they can't make that decision. Yes, I want to be in a relationship of any kind with this person, because they don't know this person. They just know what they can see, what you've been honest, or what you've shown them. So whether that's a fabricated self or whether that's deeply authentic self. I'd much rather be authentic and have people choose to not have me, because then at least they know that they're not having me, like the true, deep, honest, authentic me, than be dishonest and not really know that anyone genuinely wants my essence, my being, just because I've been honest. Is anyone following this? I'd love to know people's thoughts on this. I think the sacrifice is great, but the wins that you get from it are just so huge. At least you know that the people who love you, they really love you, like your honest, authentic, deep core self. And that's pretty special. And you can know that it's unconditional as well, because it's you, like they know you've been honest with them so they can see you. Whereas when you are not honest, I think love's always going to be conditional. Yeah. What do people think about this? I think I'd love to be able to communicate in a way that gets my inner world into someone else's inner world. I think that's the essence of communication. The essence of good communication anyway. And I hope this hasn't been like esoteric mumbo jumbo. But often the more vague we are, the more that people project their own understandings onto what we've said. So it's something called the Fora effect, or the Barnum effect. So if I said something really vague, it might really resonate with you. But if I said something highly specific, then it may not resonate. Anyway, let me know if this resonates with you. Take care. Love you. Bye. Okay, I do actually have 2 final points. The first one is that I'm sitting in my car while I'm recording this. I did actually drive around. I was just thinking and recording, but the audio quality was shocking. So yeah, there's that. And the second thing is that genuine honesty is actually very quiet, and there aren't a lot of words, in my experience and my opinion. There aren't a lot of words involved. In our culture, it's really encouraged to not have a filter. And so I really tried to cultivate that. Or maybe not cultivate it, but I got rid of a lot of barriers that were keeping the filter there. I went from pretty much being a, selective mute to just telling people my every thought. And I did this within the space of like a year and a half, just because of some personal things. I thought I needed this quality. I thought it was essential to being a human. So I just completely got rid of that filter. But I think filters are great, because I think they limit our words, and we put so many words out there. Like, this is just an example of it. Like, I've just spent like 10 minutes just putting words out there. But if I was able to be deeply honest, I could probably say all of this in a minute or less. But it's a process. I'm working on it. If anyone's got to that stage, I think I know a couple of people. And interestingly, I was actually really honest with them, and I think I have lost relationships with them because I was honest with them. Never in a malicious way, but I did that because I respected them and I really cared about them, and I thought I owe it to them to be transparent. I can't be dishonest with them, because that's not fair to them, that's not respecting them. It's got nothing to do with me. If it did have anything to do with me, I would not tell them what I was thinking. But I think that's manipulation, because manipulation is the antithesis of, it's the opposite of honesty. So I'm going to leave it on that note. If you're not honest, you're being manipulative, and I think we should never manipulate people. I think that's ugly behaviour.